Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Langford here and I wanted to say Happy World Book Day and I can't wait to see all of the photos of you dressed up in your favourite book costume. And I wonder what you came as. And I wanted to share with you our love of reading at Heronshaw and how much we love reading stories and sharing stories with others. So I thought I would make a little book quiz for our assembly today because we can't all be together. So what I've got is some pictures and they are some clues of some of our favourite stories that we like to read at Heronshaw. Okay, so you're going to be a book detective. Look at the clues and see if you can work out what my story is. Okay, are you ready? Book number 1. Here are the clues. We have got, I can see some trees, some bushes, some rocks. I wonder if it's in the woods maybe. A snake, okay. An owl. So we've got two characters, an owl and a snake. Okay, so this looks like a mouse. He's small, he's brown. A fox. Okay, so we've got a mouse, a fox, an owl, a snake. Who's this? Have you worked out what the story could be? The story is The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson. It's a very popular story that we love to share, particularly in Foundation. Okay, are you ready, book detectives? Number 2. Okay, this looks a bit like a family. It looks like a mum, a dad, a baby, a boy and a girl. And they look like they're going somewhere. What do you think? Let's look at the next clue. They're going through some water and they've had to take their shoes off so their shoes don't get wet. And there's also a dog in the story now. Okay, we've got some long grass by the looks of it. They're going through some long grass. I think I know what the book is. Have you worked it out? I can see some sticky mud. Now, they look a bit scared now. Their faces have changed. They look a bit worried, a bit anxious. I wonder what they're worried about. Maybe it's this character they're a little bit scared of. Have you guessed it? The story is We're Going on a Bear Hunt by Michael Rosen. A lovely story to read. Did you guess that one? Okay, book number 3. Are you ready? We've got a hat. It's got a star and a crescent, like a moon shape. Maybe it's a witch or a wizard's hat. A broomstick. Definitely somebody who's magical. The house. This must be where they live, inside that big house. I wonder who lives in there. We've got you're right, it's a cat. And he's got green eyes. And what colour is his fur? Black. Well done. He's got black fur and green eyes. I wonder who lives with him. Or her, maybe. It's a lady. So maybe she's a witch because she's holding a wand. And she's got stripy tights and she's got that hat on that we saw. Has anybody guessed the story? This storybook is called Winnie the Witch. And in that story, if you can see him, that cat, he is called Wilbur. And this is by Valerie Thomas and Corky Paul. And it's a lovely book with beautiful illustrations. Okay, are you ready, book detectives, for our final book? Okay. We've got, 1, 2, 3 beds. We've got 1, 2, 3 chairs. They look a bit different, chairs, don't they? They're not all the same. And we've got, 1, 2, 3 bowls of, what do you think that is? Porridge. I think porridge. That's a good guess. Well done. Oh, we've got some blonde hair. And we've got 3 bears. That looks like Daddy Bear, Mummy Bear, and Baby Bear. Do you think you know? Shall we have a look? The storybook is Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. And this is a traditional fairy tale story. And there's lots of different versions of this story that have been created. But this one is by Mara Alperin and Kate Daubney. Okay? And it's a lovely story. And I think at the moment, year 1, you are doing some work on Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Okay. Right, I'm going to give you some clues about a favourite story of mine. I've got a tiger. Okay. Now, Foundation, you might be able to guess this because I've read this one before. And I've brought along my cup of tea. Got a tiger and a cup of tea. Do you think you know what my story is? It is The Tiger Who Came to Tea. And I'm going to read this for you now. Okay, so snuggle up if you're at home or in school. Get comfortable, ready for me to share my story and the pictures with you. Okay. Once there was a little girl called Sophie, and she was having tea with her mummy in the kitchen. Suddenly, there was a ring at the doorbell. Ding dong! Sophie's mummy said, "I wonder who that could be." "It can't be the milkman because he came this morning. And it can't be the boy from the grocer because this isn't the day he comes. And it can't be Daddy because he's got his keys. We'd better open the door and see." Sophie opened the door and there was a big, furry, stripy tiger. The tiger said, "Excuse me, but I'm very hungry. Do you think I could have tea with you?" Sophie's mummy said, "Of course, come in." So the tiger, here he is, came into the kitchen and sat down at the table. Oh, I wonder what you can spot on the table. I can see some cakes and some biscuits and a cup of tea with the milk and sugar. Let's see what happens. Sophie's mummy said, "Would you like a sandwich?" But the tiger didn't just take one sandwich. He took all of the sandwiches on the plate and he swallowed them in one big mouthful. And he still looked hungry. So Sophie passed him the buns. But again, the tiger didn't just eat one bun. He ate all the buns on the dish. And then he ate all the biscuits and all the cake until there was nothing left on the table. So Sophie's mummy said, "Would you like a drink?" And the tiger drank all of the milk in the milk jug and all of the tea in the teapot. And then he looked around the kitchen to see what else he could find. He ate all the supper that was cooking in the saucepans and all the food in the fridge and all the packets and tins in the cupboard. And he drank all the milk, all the orange juice, all of Daddy's beer and all the water in the tap. Then he said, "Thank you for my nice tea, but I think I'd better go now." And he went. Sophie's mummy said, "I don't know what to do. I've got nothing for Daddy's supper. The tiger has eaten it all." and Sophie found that she couldn't have her bath because the tiger had drunk all the water in the tap. Just then, Sophie's daddy came home. So Sophie and her mummy told him what had happened and how the tiger had eaten all the food and drunk all the drink. And Sophie's daddy said, "I know what we'll do. I've got a very good idea. We'll put on our coats and we'll go to a cafe." So they went out in the dark and all the street lamps were lit and all the cars had their lights on, and they walked down the road to the cafe. And they had a lovely supper with sausages, chips and ice cream. In the morning, Sophie and her mummy went shopping and they bought lots more things to eat. And they also bought a very big tin of tiger food, just in case the tiger should ever come to tea again. But he never did. And that's the end of my story. Okay, thank you very much for joining my assembly. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy World Book Day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, everybody.